My hopes are you'll take away a lot of positivity from this talk.
Fantastic morning to you. If you're watching this, that means you're alive, and that's fantastic. And hopefully you're happy, because that's the goal of life. Today's subject is death. We all experience it. Everything we know has a lifespan, even our sun. And so, as I've done many subjects on this channel, thousands of videos from my travels, from interviewing people, cooking shows, all kind of fun stuff. I haven't touched on death much, but we all know that one day our pets die, one day our families die, one day we die. And while I'm not an expert on that subject, I have experienced a lot of death in my 6 decades on the planet. Both my parents died in my first decade. My stepfather died. My foster father died. My 2 uncles have died. My first cousins died. Many friends have died. Some have committed suicide. It's not a way to go. I don't recommend it. So I've experienced a lot of death. And I always try to, as a life coach, philosopher, I try to tell people to embrace and enjoy the past of someone who's died rather than mourn their death. And they would want that for you. So we all, well, first off, many people have died and come back. There's a neurosurgeon that's written a book called, I think it's called Heaven is Real or whatever. And so if you've ever died and you came back, it was a great experience. No one had a bad time, and they never had fear anymore of dying. I have no fear of dying. I've had a fantastic life. I could die right now, and I've known I've made a difference. I've made some mistakes. We all make mistakes, of course. When I sing my song, My Way, regrets, I've had a few, but then again, too few to mention. So when you have a pet, you must teach your children that they're not going to last that long. They're going to die. So embrace life is I guess the outcome of this. You know, death and taxes, they say, is the only things that we can't avoid. And as if there's another life, I think there's reincarnation myself. I think we come back as other entities. I think you want to come back as a cat, in my opinion. They have a great life. They don't do tricks. They don't do what they don't want to do, and they get what they want, and they lay around all day, which is pretty fantastic. And I've done comedy once. I didn't kill. What do they say? What's the saying? I didn't die on stage, but I had fun. It was a fun routine I did a week or so ago here in Antigua. But life is for the living. Fuck. I mean, it's so amazing what you can get out of life. And as I counsel people and I give advice, you could do anything you want to do in life. You just have to want to do it. And I've given a lot of advice. Sometimes it's a 5-minute advice. If you do something for 5 minutes every day, it adds up and you eventually complete your goal. 5 minutes a day. Many people don't want to do 5 minutes a day. Many people are afraid to fail, which is just first attempt in learning. We must fail. You have to fail or you're not growing. You're not learning. So you can't be afraid of death. You can't be afraid of failing. Just be happy. Be kind. Be kind to yourself. The most important and hardest commitment you'll ever make in your life. Be kind to yourself. Love yourself. For all the things that other people might judge wrong or bad. If you're overweight, I'm overweight. Do I care what other people think? No. And you shouldn't care what other people think. It's what you think of yourself. If you think you're beautiful, you are. Doesn't matter what anyone else thinks. And everyone's beautiful in their own way. Everything is beautiful in its own way. So, you know, these 2,000 plus 100 videos on this channel, all ad lib, all one take, never a rehearsal, never an edit, just me talking from the heart as I travel the world, trying to teach the world that kindness counts. Kindness will save the planet. Kindness will save your soul. Kindness is all, it's all about kindness. 2 words, be kind. 2 words will save the planet. So hopefully you're an ambassador of kindness. Thank you for endorsing the 3 commitments to kindness. Be kind to yourself, be kind to others, be kind to Mother Earth. I've got 5-year-old ambassadors that nail it every time I ask them, what are the 3 commitments? Many people can't remember the 10 commandments. My theory is if you can't remember 10 commandments, how can you follow them? So follow the 3 commitments. You'll be happier, live longer, look better, feel better, be more successful in business and in personal relationships, and help make the world a kinder place. That's the answer. Now you're going to experience death in your life. I mean, so many people have died in my life. It's just recently a friend here in Antigua, he was on my board, and he passed away. Younger than me, a little bit heavier than me, but he had a heart attack and he's dead. He's under the ground now. And when I die, I'll just be another thought in someone's head. Now, let me ask you, do you know what your great grandfather did? He had a full life, hopefully. And he had struggles and he had happiness and he had love and maybe he had money and maybe he doesn't matter. But maybe you have a photograph of him. You probably don't. So it all fades away. We all die. And so don't mourn the death, is what the message for today is. Embrace the great experiences you had with them. Embrace, hopefully, that they had a happy life. Because my parents died in their 30s. So that's not long. I outlived them by 2.5 times, I guess, as it is now. No, twice. I'm not that old. You're as old as you think you are, by the way. Dance, sing, create, keeps you young. And I have a lady friend at the park. She's 86. She keeps saying she's old. You keep telling yourself, I'm old, I'm an old lady, I'm old. Well, you're going to believe that. Manifestations. I'm going to do a quote today for today. I send out quotes every day on To Be Fantastic Instagram or my WhatsApp groups. And it's going to be on manifestation. You must manifestate your happiness. You must manifestate the things you want. And it might be called a dream. A dream could be called a manifestation. But believe me, I'm an expert on manifestation. I manifestate the swing set here. I was thinking I need a nice little chair or couch for my backyard here to enjoy the back my garden and watering and relaxing. And a week later, someone gave it to me because he was leaving the country and didn't need it anymore. I manifested it. I manifested so many things in my life. So it works. Think positive. Know you're going to succeed. Know it's all going to work out. Know you're going to live a fantastic life. And you will. Think the opposite. Think you're going to lose. You're going to fall. You're going to trip. You're going to be late. It's not going to work out. He's going to leave you. She's going to leave you. All those things you think, that'll happen as well. Your mind is like a magnet. It can attract or repel. So use it in a positive manner. Use it to attract kindness, to attract fantastic opportunities and experiences. Life is very short. It's very, very short. Every day counts. Most people don't get how important a day is till they hit 50 or retire. And that's a lot of years wasted. And a lot of regrets come from that. A lot of people regret not being with their kids when they're growing up because they were so concerned about making money. Don't die with regrets. Die knowing you had a fantastic time on the rock, and you did well, and you were kind, and you helped others, and you were of value. And maybe I haven't been the best person in the world in my younger years, but today I am a fantastic person because all I care about is others. Of course, I care about myself. That comes first. But I'm really out there to help save the planet. I feel like my wife said I was from a different planet, my ex-wife. My girlfriend said I was from Pleiades. So maybe I'm from a different planet because I don't think like humans. But I know humans pretty freaking well. And that's why I consider myself a motivational speaker and a life coach, because you don't live 70 years without learning a thing or two. Hopefully you don't. And I've learned a thing or two, and I'm happy to share those with my ambassadors, with the world. Please invite a friend to be an ambassador of kindness. My birthday's coming up next week, so as a birthday present, send me one name of a kind person that you know and their city they're from, and let's put them on worldkindnesslist.com. And numbers speak volume. If we get 100 million people in this community, we have 8,700 plus, but when we get 100 million, imagine that. All kind, no greed. That would be fantastic. That's my dream. I dream of a kinder world. And unfortunately, numbers count. So thank you for being an ambassador of kindness. If you're not, text me at 502 5531 8892 with your name and birth city. And let's all contribute to kindness, making the world a kinder place. And in closing, for death, don't be afraid of it. Don't have fear. Fear is false expectations appearing real. So think positive, love yourself, love others, love Mother Earth. That's the message for today. And thanks for watching. If you watch this long, be fantastic. And there's my garden, in case you're wondering what my beautiful garden looks like. Sunflower, these plants here, I don't know what the hell they are. If you know, let me know. They're about 6 weeks old, and they're taller than me now, which is amazing. I've got corn growing. We've got lettuce over there. So this is my morning philosophical spot. Have a fantastic day, everyone.